give her 1 minute. Joel!
Joel, we good?
Yo, Joel, you good? Where the volume? Yeah. Yes?
We're good.
Where the phone is? Ten more seconds. Ready? Joel, ready?
People, you know what time it is? Is it my time?
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Showtime.
Hello, good day. Thank you again for making another episode of Primal Sports. I'm your host, O'Neill, here. Alongside Kane, our fellow co-host, Dale Parham, is out and about doing his regular duties. Thank you again, our listeners out there on Fit FM 96.7, World Wide Web, Facebook, YouTube. Thank you again for making it another episode of Primal Sports. Kane, hot topic on the day, hot sporting topics for today: tennis, NFL, cricket, Formula One, football, you name it. How was the sporting week?
Well, I mean, you don't seem too enthused, like you're just waking up, man. I mean, you have to big up the people there, man. As I say, 96.7. I mean, the World Wide Web, as my co-host, former co-host would said, not former, but he's not in studio today. He has some table tennis duties to attend to. But as I said, it has been an interesting week. And for me, the highlight of the week has been cricket. But before we go to the cricket, the hottest thing going on right now is at the Eric Bell Tennis Center, where Jamaica, number 65th ranked team in the world, is taking on Barbados, a clash of the two giants in the Caribbean, English-speaking Caribbean. So Jamaica ranked number 65th in the world. We're taking on Barbados to stay up in Group 2 at the Eric Bell Tennis Center, as I mentioned before. And that match is currently underway, where we see Blaze winning the first game against Kaipo Marshall of Barbados, winning 6-1, 3-6, 6-1.
Yeah.
So Jamaica's up 1-0, but we're down in the second game where Randy Phillips is playing the number 1 rank Darian King.
Yeah.
But before we even dive into the tennis that's going on down by the Eric Bell Center, we have the GenSec of the Tennis Association. Mr. Joseph Dibbs will join us in a few minutes. Hopefully he has the time, because he's down there at the Eric Bell Tennis Center and we want to get a live feed of the atmosphere and what's going on down there. So he will give us a bigger and brighter update of everything that is going on there. And I know that the Tennis Association is buzzing with the hopes of staying in Group 2 and even advancing next year, because we lost to Estonia late last year to qualify for Group 1. And that was a tough battle going down there in the Estonia. But we see where the lads are improving, especially Base Big now, moving from strength to strength.
Each and every year.
Yeah, even last week, to mention of note, winning his second tournament on the tour. This tournament is even a bigger tournament than the first. He won the 2024 ATP Southern California Open by defeating Zachary, I can't pronounce his last name, Zachary Vajda of America, who is ranked number 143 in the world. So to beat a top 150 player shows the level he's playing at and the consistency he's putting down.
I've even been impressed with him following a few of his matches. And when you look at even today's game, he started out a little sluggish.
Yeah.
Even though he won 6-1, he still had a little sluggish going into the second set. And after shaking off that second set, he came out guns blazing. He had no answer. It was
Even so, he showed even in his tournament play, as you said, a slow start, but to the end of the tournament, because beating the number 43 in the world last week, he won 6-3, 6-2. Yeah. And in the earlier matches, he not sort of struggled, but didn't play at that high level. So as it shows his level of fitness, he's right there. And as I said, beating a top 150 player in the world, no matter which sport, especially if it's an individual sport, shows the level here at, and I mean, he's ranked number 319 right now, and I by next month, next couple of months. I see where he cracked the 250, probably cracked the 200, and you can imagine. I'm looking in the future, 2025, 2026. Blaze Bicknell playing in a Grand Slam, playing in a Grand Slam, and I mean, I'm sure that's every tennis player's dream. And Blaze Bicknell, we have the link, so we are getting on.
Probably next week.
Or the week after, it's up to the producer, because we have the link to Blaze Bicknell, and he's been on the show probably 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's on his cards to play in a Grand Slam. But hopefully we'll get over this tie. I said hopefully Jensek finds the time to, I see him probably logging on soon now. Jensek find the time now to give us a live update of what's going on down there at the Earth Bell Tennis Center. But we wish Team Jamaica all the best, because we see where they're moving from strength to strength. And I like them, the path that Tennis Jamaica is going in. So as I said, I see we have Mr. Sadib, you can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I don't know what to introduce you now. I have to introduce you as the Gensec of the Tennis Association, but I know way before that, because we have had battles and friendships and teammates and all of that. But now you're in the position of Gensec, and I think that you're at the Earth Bell Tennis Center now.
Yeah, so in the first match, Blaze Bicknell beat the Barbados number 2.
Yeah.
In 3 sets.
Kuiper Marshall, yeah.
Yeah, 6-1, 3-6, 6-1. And Randy Phillips was out. He was down in the first set. He fought back, lost it, won the second set. And now he's down 5-love in the
third set, the decider.
The third set, yeah. Really tough for him.
Yeah. But showing guts out there.
No, this match don't look good for us. But he really put up a very, very strong fight. I mean, you have to give him all kudos for the fight he put up, but Darian King a little bit too strong for him.
Yeah. And when is the doubles match? Because that's the next match, right?
Right. No, today is just 2 singles.
2 singles.
So tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, you have the doubles and then the reverse singles.
Reverse singles. Okay. And then it's definitely going to the 4th match. And the 4th match where we see the number 1 player for Jamaica will play the number 1 player for Barbados. That's slated for the 4th match, right?
Exactly. That's going to be a big match. Darian
big match. Yeah. And around what time that would be, like 1, 2 o'clock probably?
No, about 1 o'clock. I think about 1 o'clock would be a good guesstimate, because the doubles should probably take maybe an hour.
And then a little break. Yeah.
A little break, and then maybe around 1 o'clock.
We have to advertise it here, because we tell people to go down there at the Earth Bell Tennis Center and support them, because we know that ties should be a big match, because we see where Bicknell won a tournament last week. We were talking about it just before it come on, and then beat the number 143 in the world. And may you know, in any individual sport, if you can beat the number 143 in the world, that's levels.
Yeah, the only other Jamaican, as you know, is the big Dustin Brown, who was 64 in the world, had been a challenger.
Yeah.
So blazing, and on his way,
he's
blazing for sure. Blazing for sure. And he looked good out there. He beat the guy. He lost a set. But when he got going, he was very impressive.
Yeah. So tell us about how the atmosphere is down there now at the tennis center, or how it has been for the day.
Man, it's been great. Big time cheering, and I'm out on it.
Yeah, because I know you don't do things halfway,
No,
I know you how you do things, Yeah. So I hope tomorrow the crowd will give you bigger.
Stands are full about 80%. We have some more space, but nice turnout crowd and really great support for tennis.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And this is to stay up in Group 2.
Yes. Sorry?
So this tie is to stay up in Group 2, and the loser of the match goes down. And loser of the match goes down to Group 3.
Exactly.
Yes, and we definitely want to stay up in Group 2. So as I said, the atmosphere down there is live, and I mean,
live and great, man. A good crowd, a great turnout. We love the support. It almost look like a Jamaica football match.
Yeah. And you said the guys are fighting, because for Randy Phillips to take a set from Darren King and fighting, for sure, pushing it to the side, I mean, shows that the guys are prepared and giving, guts and blood and for all the glory.
Absolutely, man. And he's still in it. He was match point down and he's fighting back. He's not giving up at all.
Yeah, that's good too.
Sir Dibs, what was Blaze's reaction after his match this morning?
cool, calculated, and ready to kill somebody else.
Oh, Jay, we know just the thing. We know just the thing. And I said the big
You
match
know,
is tomorrow.
it was just the first step of taking care of business for
Yeah.
real. You know, he wasn't overly excited or down. He just looked like he lost the second set. He just took care of business 6-1 and just went into the next business. That's what he was about, which is good.
Have the doubles pair been selected already? Or tomorrow that will be decided?
Well, if Randy loses this game, this set, then I think they're gonna roll out Blaze and Randy for sure.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
To get
we definitely have the stronger doubles pair than Barbados.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Depends.
I think so.
Yeah,
depends.
yeah.
Anything
you all
happen in
know
doubles.
that third match is a swing match, and it's very important, you know.
Yes,
and
that
the
doubles
momentum.
match is big.
Yeah, the momentum going to that fourth match. So the doubles match is key. We all know that. So I mean, we wish you all the best. You and the tennis association, the team out there, and I mean, keep us posted. Hopefully, me and the crew can pass through tomorrow. Peter front row seats. Cause I know Peter
Yeah, man. Peter has sponsor seats and all of that.
Sponsor the VIP seats.
VIP.
Yeah, you know Peter. You and Peter roll already.
Gotta roll heavy, man.
We know that from back in the day. Yeah. All right. As I said, all the best, and we keep posted. And
thank you again.
We tune in tomorrow. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for the support and everything.
Yeah, man. No. Always big up, Sir Dibs.
Thanks.
Yeah,
all right. Thanks.
All right. That was Joseph Dibs, now the General Secretary of Tennis Jamaican Association, former national table tennis champion, three-time. Some people might not know that Dibs is a big table tennis player. I mean, I've been to many wars with him and against him. Yeah, I mean, without Dibs, you wouldn't probably have a cane once. Even Peter Muyang, yeah. I mean, the battles that we all shared on the table tennis court table tennis board was, I mean, fun to say the least. Yeah. Heated. I mean, and it's all in the love of the sport.
It's funny.
We push each other to levels.
Championship, you know.
When I won the first championship.
Yeah, man.
You remember that?
I remember that one.
I don't remember if Peter remember that.
Joseph Dibs.
No, that was the second one. You see, you don't remember? First one was Peter.
First one was Dibs, man. I remember that one.
I'm telling you, bro. The first one was Peter.
First one was Peter?
Yeah. Second one was
Dibs. That one was a very different. Emotional one.
Yeah, that was around the death of my grandfather and all of that. And I mean, that was an emotional one at that point in time. But to stick on tennis, I mean, as I said, seems that we're locked 1-1. Going into tomorrow, we'll have the doubles match first, then the reverse singles starting with Blaze and Darian King. And if you follow tennis, especially within this region, Darian King is one of the best players within our region. Made a Grand Slam first round, and to make the first round is a big thing. You have to qualify and play through qualifiers. So he's definitely an elite player and a top level player. Yeah. And we see where Blaze is playing in the form of his life. And as I said, Blaze is blazing. So that match, guys, if you have the time out, head down to the Earth Bell Tennis Center tomorrow. Give Team Jamaica support as we look to try to stay in Group 2.
And we need the support, guys. So come on, go down there.
We wear the colors. We look proud and we have to support one another because we'll go abroad, man. We say, we are Jamaican.
And this is not a well-known sport out here in Jamaica. Not a lot of persons really play it. So when you have these type of persons playing this sport and they're excelling like this, we need the support. I'm
playing world-class level. As I said, to beat the number 1 43 in the world, in straight sets at that's levels. Believe me, that is. Oh, Peter, you know that already, man. Once it's an individual sport and you can beat somebody that's ranked 143 in the world, I mean, and he's now ranked number 319, so that ranking will improve. And
that gives him the additional confidence that
he man, he might play
and do what he has to do.
So he's leading Team Jamaica, and tomorrow, I mean, I think he'll do the same along with Randy Phillips, big him up as well, pushing their ranking to 3 sets. The game is not over as yet, but he's down in the 3rd set at this moment in time. But even so, we know the guys out there fighting hard. I want to bring it home for Jamaica. So, hey, leave it all on the court, and that's all we can ask. So we support you. Win, lose, or draw. Team Jamaica, we say. And to stick on tennis, my co-host is not here, but Peter is in studio, and all of us picked Medvedev to win. I mean,
all of them get it wrong.
I mean, and the thing is, Medvedev got Medvedev. Medvedev came back from 2 sets down twice in the Australian Open and won. And push and got to because against several viewers down, came back. Remember who else earlier in the tournament? He came back. Sinner, after beating the so-called GOAT, some people's GOAT, not my GOAT, but definitely one of the greatest tennis players of all time. I mean, the record shows it. It's hard to argue against it. But he beat Novak Djokovic in the semifinals. And we expected a tough finals. I expected Medvedev to win 3-1. I did say whoever the winner come from, it would be 3-1, and I had Medvedev winning. I mean, Dale and Peter also picked Medvedev, but we see where Medvedev ran out the blocks, winning the first two sets, 6-3, 6-3.
Was that Safa?
Yeah, I mean, Medvedev a top player still. I mean, and have two Soul and all these players that are coming up. But to me, Medvedev is the best out of the lot in terms of the chasing part. Because you have, you have the Federer, the Nadals, the Djokovic that set the bar this high, which, I mean, it's hard for any tennis player to even dream of achieving 20 plus Grand Slams. Yeah. But I mean, you see in the past where to even win 5 Grand Slams, that's a feat. But Medvedev himself is a Grand Slam winner, and we expected him to outlast Yannick Sinner of Italy. But Yannick Sinner
came roaring back.
I mean, fought like an Italian. You know, I'm an Italian stallion. But he fought back from 2 sets down, and the level of tennis he's playing.
6-4, 6-3.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that Djokovic gave him the additional boost.
No, I think.
Go out there and
Oh, yes, but I think he has realized, even through the tournament, that he's on a level where he can compete with all of them. And it's a type of a self-realization phase where you're in the moment and it's not even you're like, oh, I'm really doing this. I'm like, yo, I'm here. It's my time now. And I can see that on him where he's relentless, he's aggressive, and him playing the best tennis in my life. And as I said, yes, beating Djokovic, give him that extra push, but even before going into the match, I see a difference in him where his whole approach to the game is not only be like, oh, I missed a shot. No, aggressive, and him going again and going again. So I think that him realize it's time to go to that next level, and him playing at that next level. So to beat Djokovic and to beat Medvedev, sorry to bet against you. I mean, I should have, because I mean, Italy is my side, football side. So I should have just go with it because you're Italian, because based on no biasness. But I mean, on picking, I definitely have to pick Medvedev. But hats off to Sinner winning his first Grand Slam. And I see where in future Grand Slams he can win. And he's not only one to watch, he's one that you have to beat.
Well,
so
he's putting his name in the hat right now, just like Alcaraz did, just like Medvedev did. And he's probably the next fifth best out of the lot.
No, even so, but the chasing pack to me, they're all the same. And I thought Medvedev was leading that pack, but as I said, Medvedev, Alcaraz, Sinner, have the likes of Zverev, Rublev, I mean,
Ruud as well.
Ruud, Casper Ruud, and Rune, Holger Rune. That pack, I saw Medvedev as the best out of the lot, but Sinner is definitely playing that top level, and if he can keep up and improve.
Let's just hope for the sake of tennis, men's tennis, because after Djokovic and Nadal, I don't really see any real.
No, but they're on. I see they're. No, there's going to be rivalry.
It's not counting out Alcaraz.
I don't think
you will have a dominance in terms of Grand Slams, like you had the Djokovic dominant
with Australian Open.
And you had
Nadal with French Open.
Dominating one particular. There won't be any dominance, so to speak, of any one particular Grand Slam. It's going to be like back and forth, like this person winning this year, another person. It's going to be tapering off and then until I find out one person decides, I am going to be that man now.
It's hard though. Because the thing is, the bar that those three guys set, it's hard and it kind of spoil us. I prefer having different winners all over the place. But the bar that them said, we can't expect to see a Djokovic and a Nadal and a Federer
but it's like
again in this probably lifetime. That's hard.
It's like when they had Michael Chang, Andre Agassi, and Pete Sampras.
Yeah.
And then it went down.
No, but to me, all of those are Pete Sampras alone. Most of them are fraud, if you ask me. No, but even so, that bar wasn't really that high. That bar was even before, because before you had the Boris Becker and the Jimmy Connors and those. It's the same thing, it continued, but to what Nadal, Djokovic, and Federer did, it pushed it to another level. And we can't expect the chasing pack to mirror that, what these guys did. So them spoil us. So we have to just enjoy that. We have a Sinner, we have a Medvedev, we have a Alcaraz, we have a next young youth coming up over this and that. But I don't think it will be where it will be like the female tennis where we're searching for good matches, we're searching for rivals. I see rivalries brewing in the male segment of the game all over, and I think it's left in good hands when the Don them retire. So the future for male tennis is bright. On the female side, Sabalenka one, we already spoke about that. Yeah, but the female side, want to see more of the females coming up, because to me, the females were carrying for a period of time when you had the Henin Ardens and the Williams sisters and Sharapova to some extent. But we had more rivalries. Now, a Madison Keys pop up, she disappear. I mean, you name a next one. What's the next one? Osaka disappear. Raducanu was a fluke. But even the good ones, Sloane Stevens pop up, disappear. I want them to stay. These guys are around.
I think of the females, I think Sabalenka is really, she's one of my favorites. She's rising to be one of my favorites. She hits the ball hard.
It's just her second Grand Slam. And the one she won, she just defended her title.
No problem with that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We need to win more and people.
She was at the US finals.
I think, we need more consistency from the females. And we had that back in the past more.
Yeah,
there was more in the female tennis than the male side of the tennis. Until these guys came about and did something that's remarkable and rack up all these Grand Slams. And I mean, tennis is fun to watch, believe me. I mean, I like watching all sports, but yeah. So, Sinner, first Grand Slam, and I think that he win more.
He will.
And I like him style, him playing aggressive and bring it to you. And him have guts, because come down to two love against Medvedev. Medvedev get a Medvedev, so
I think Medvedev had a style throughout the championship I was watching, and I don't know why. He will stay in the dark. On the court there's a shadow region. He will stay in the shadows. And then come out in the light.
No, that's how he plays. No, he returns deep. He doesn't stay up. That's how he returns, sir.
And the other guys are in there in the heat, and he just back into the shadows and he just come back. I was wondering if it was a tactic where they can't see the ball coming out of the shadows, so he's trying to trick them or something.
No, that's also he returns deep. That's his style of return of service. Because he's more starts out defensive and then he wears you down.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask a question. Is it gentleman-like when someone is returning so deep? You can easily just drop it short on him, you know. You force him and you win your point.
Yeah, but it's not.
But
it doesn't work like
do that.
Yeah, no, they can. It's legal. You can serve on them. Kyrgios do it a couple times and I see. Yeah, but it's not.
It's a pro. That would never work.
He just come in and play it. He's not slow. It's not because he's tall. Yeah.
It's just something I always wonder. Because when I saw it, I was like,
so you think
just drop it short.
You think it's that easy? Just drop it short.
I know it's easy, but you keep returning long. You need enough time now to make a decision because you're so way back.
Yeah.
By the time you send that ball to me, I can make a decision easily.
You think so?
If he's so far along, I can easily just drop it back on him.
No.
I even close down.
No.
Trust me, if you ever done it, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's the same in table tennis when somebody love it.
Take it from racket sports specialist. I don't know about the martial arts specialist in the background, but I'm just saying it doesn't work like that. If it worked like that, why do you think they wouldn't do it? It's way more technical than you think.
Gentleman, this as a sport.
No.
If I can easily get a point like that, then
it's not easy. And that's not how you practice either way.
It's like somebody asks you in boxing why you don't just kick your opponent.
that's boxing.
There must be a reason why you don't kick.
Yeah.
But sticking on tennis a little bit.
And why you don't just jab to the ribs? If you aim for the ribs, you're going to leave yourself open, Not because the ribs are open.
Yeah.
You're going to just go just for the ribs. If you to go for the ribs, you're going to open up and that man is over you with reach and all of that. Because remember, your hands up, you protect your face and your ribs are exposed. So why not just go straight for that? If you go straight for that, and you're not equipped to go straight for that, what do you think will happen to you?
Or bite them in the neck when you're in the clinch.
Yeah, you can't just do that. Come on, Froggy. Come on, it's way more technical. But yeah.
Before you go off tennis, I just read an article. Andre Agassi is playing one of Peter's favorite sports, pickleball.
Pickleball?
Yeah. Say he's found a little love in it. I don't know.
It's on the YouTube. You can go look it up.
I saw how they play.
Yeah. I think I'd be good at pickleball, but I don't fancy the pickleball. Yeah, I don't fancy the pickleball like that. Yeah, but yeah. And I think that's it for tennis. So yeah, next week we'll have a roundup of what took place on what will take place at the Eric Bell Center tomorrow. Yeah. At the end of the day, we're
still
tied up with Barbados. So tomorrow, a heated battle down by the Eric Bell Center. And next week we have a roundup for you. Again, with tennis. On to cricket.
Lovely cricket.
Lovely cricket.
Rally
West
round the
Indies,
West
where we're
Indies.
calling for West Indies to break up and we'll play independently. Kind of, bowl us back with a brilliant spell of 7 for 68 from
11
Shamar
overs.
Joseph from
God.
Guyana. Who a couple years ago was a security guard?
Security guard.
Yeah,
Actually, before that, he was
Netflix series coming out.
After that, he was
before that he was actually cutting trees, and one almost fell on him. So he switched and turned security
Sounds
guard.
like a Netflix series.
I realized.
But even so, based on the stats and the numbers he's putting up in his young career, it seems like we found a gem. Is this the hope of West Indies cricket? To break down the match for you before we go into Shamar Joseph and his brilliant spell, West Indies, draw the 2-test series Australia, down in Australia, where we had a astounding victory over Australia at the Gabba in Brisbane.
27 years.
First win in 27 years.
I see clips of Carl Hooper crying.
We batted
Brian
first.
Lara crying.
We batted first and we made 311, and then Australia made 288 for 9 and declared. Senegal and bowled us out for 193. They were faced with the task of making 216 runs. Australia #1 team in the world. That should be a breeze against West Indies, who are in the doldrums right now, and seems like it's set up for another loss.
Yeah,
and we wouldn't be surprised.
It was a strange thing,
Here comes Shamar Joseph from the Guyana Amazon Warrior end.
Because he wasn't scheduled to play,
He
had a toe injury.
Hey.
He had a toe injury, and he wasn't slated to play. And they gave him a little booster, and those booster injections. And he was feeling a little better, so the doctor said, go down and go cheer for your team. And while he was down there, feel a little bit better, so they said, all right, you want to play?
Give him the ball.
You borrow a jersey, borrow somebody gears and go out there until lunchtime. You can change into his own gears. And so said so done, come out there. I went through the middle order, came out, guns blazing, feeling a little better, feeling pumped up. And the rest was history.
Yeah, as I said, we won by 8 runs. We bowled out Australia for 207.
Yeah.
Shamar Joseph has spelled 7 for 68.
From 11 overs.
And
that is ball beating, It's more than 6.
If you're bowling at that pace, and ball make the middle of the bat, you're going to get runs. But if some go hit the edge, some going to sneak through the pads, and some did.
Yeah.
And getting 7 wickets, and based on how the match set up, West Indies were facing another defeat. As I said, Shamar Joseph, 24-year-old out of Guyana.
It was the first time he's bowling with the
New
orange
wonder
ball.
kid.
Orange ball. First time bowling with the orange ball. And what I like about him, he's a good bowler. He's coming up to be a good bowler. He has variations. And when he gets it right, believe me, he's unplayable. If he doesn't get it right, like normal bowler, it's out the park. But
these are world-class batsmen he's bowling out. Australia is the #1 team in the world.
Those 7 wickets, when you look at those 7 wickets, 3 of them were clean bowled. Clean bowl, can't do anything about it. Remind me of Curly Ambrose.
Yeah. Definitely one to look for. So, West Indies cricket, are we on the up? Is this a fluke? Are we excited? Yeah, cricket buzzing.
9-day
What are we going to do with it? Yeah, it's a remarkable performance. Yeah. Defeating Australia in Australia. As I said, the likes of Carl Hooper and Brian Lara, bring them to tears. And that shows you the compassion and the connection these guys have or had with cricket from their playing days to now. And show you that we need to bring that back in the sport, where these guys are just love the cricket and go out there and play and fight with the heart.
It's the love that they have.
The likes of Shamar Joseph taking the risk of moving his career, where he stopped working from security guard to wonder kid at the Gabba in Brisbane. Follow your dreams, and I said
contract and all of that.
The sky's the limit, and as he says, stay healthy, and him on the right path.
Well,
it can be because I think he moved up to number 50 now in bowling. Yeah. After a couple more.
One test, two
tests.
One test series.
Yeah.
2 test series.
So if him continue on this path and trajectory, stay healthy, we definitely here going Primal going watch and talk more about some cricket. I know we don't really talk much about cricket. And cricket is something I love growing up and watching. You know. So hopefully, him bring back the spice to the cricket. And hey, right on cue, midway point. Because again, today's show is a 1 hour show, people. And we reach midway point. So it's time for sports commentary with the controversy boss himself. One of them will come with. Oh boy. Hopefully some greetings, some Bible verse. Take it away, Peter.
Greetings. Starting off with some bad news though. I have a cousin who migrated to Canada a couple of years ago, and he got into weightlifting, and he became one of Toronto's premier weightlifters. You know, my family line is a line of very strong people. So he got into the weightlifting sport, but he had an accident. And in the accident, he had a spinal cord injury. This is just 2 months ago and 3 months ago, you know. And unfortunately, he is paralyzed. And so there's a GoFundMe page that just started for weightlifter Warren Chang in Canada. So if you can look for Primal for GoFundMe, Warren Chang, any help, the family would appreciate it, because this person is a person whose life has been dramatically changed by this accident. And as sportsmen, we support you. Okay. Next set of support. I hear this song a lot nowadays. Rally, rally round the West Indies. Now and forever. Jamaica's a set of wagon, he said. I mean, where was the rally cry when it was losing? Yeah. Where was the rally cry? I didn't hear no man singing rally round the West Indies. West Indies win a match now, which, if anybody is honest, I will tell you, it's a fluke. Cricket matches, you cannot reliably rely on devastating spells, especially flash in the pan spells to win cricket matches. Cricket matches are won by batsmen, not by bowlers, sensational bowlers, no matter how good they are. And the Shamar phenomenon, I mean, for me, I mean, I hope that is not a fluke, but I know it's a fluke. You understand? He got the ball to swing though through the air. I observed that he was getting an unusual, usually when we go England, I see the ball moving around like that. Well, the ball in Australia was moving around like that, like the English ball. So maybe Shamar will do well all over the world. But he's become quite a phenomenon. He's making the most of it. He's telling stories about not having gears and bad toe and all kind of thing. And he was a secure. It's a real rags to riches kind of story. It's an amazing story. Only a West Indian. I hope he capitalizes on it. It can be a movie.
The Netflix
look for it on Netflix. But for me, it was a flux. Guys, many years ago, Pakistan was playing a match against India. And India was dominating. And Pakistan and India had a war. And the legend has it that the Imran Khan had retired. And the Prime Minister of Pakistan saw that the series was going to go the way of India. So the Prime Minister, I seem to remember it was a lady at the time, was it Benazir Bhutto, or who was the Prime Minister? Went to Imran Khan's house, went all the way to Imran Khan's house and said to Imran, come and play for Pakistan. Come and play for Pakistan. Because we can't afford for the Indian man them come in our hometown and come beat us. The rest of it is history. Imran Khan played that match, won it, became a hero in Pakistan, and later on went into politics and became the president or prime minister of Pakistan. But there the fairy tale ends. Big story, big mistake. Imran Khan is now in jail because Pakistan have a habit of jailing their previous prime ministers and leaders. In those, unlike Jamaica, when you do things wrong in Pakistan, the long arm of the law apparently catches up on you. But I mean, they're jailing Imran for selling gifts that were given to him as prime minister and so on. And I think that's a really trumped up charge. So I say to the people in Pakistan, free Imran Khan. Same way in which a couple of years ago I was unsuccessful in a call to free cartel. But Imran Khan, man, surely there's a better end to it than that. Speaking of terrible end, congratulations to Jamaica hockey men's team, Fast and Furious 5, went to the World Cup, and we had a creditable finishing. We finished 16 16. So that wasn't too good. And I hear them say we saved the best for last. Save what best? It was a bit of an embarrassment. I wonder if Ken, would you go to a team event in which you're going to come last and you're fighting for last place? I don't have that in me, you know.
I don't think they went with the intention of coming last.
No. But I would be very careful. And so sometimes when trials are called, and events occur, and I know the team, I don't see a good team around me. And I'm not saying it for any sport. I'm just saying, generally speaking, I'm not going to put my neck out there and have to care with any laughing stock kind of situation.
To be the captain of the ship.
But should we have sent a team to World Cup to finish 16th of 16? Not good. Even Trinidad finished in the middle of the pack. So I think
somebody has to come 16th, do you know?
The big news in Formula One. Lewis Hamilton is going to move to Ferrari for next season. I knew that Mercedes wouldn't have gotten the formula right. If you study the engineering of the dynamics of the car that they have, they're trying to modify the car. But the car is too low to the ground. And when it corners, it gets too low and cuts off the wind flow underneath the car. And that causes the car to bounce around. I'd have to show you guys on a blackboard, because you guys know that I'm an engineer. And on the blackboard, I could show you what causes the car to bounce around. It's a phenomenon called purposing. So when the car gets too low, it cuts off the flow of air, and then the car shoots up, and then it shoots down and shoots up. And it's painful for the driver. Lewis Hamilton is having back pains. So he stayed with Mercedes these last few years to fix the problem, but he's not going to fix. And so for money and for victories, Lewis moves to Ferrari, where once again, Verstappen is dominating the thing, you know. It's not even interesting this year. It's not. I know they gave him the title last time, 2 years ago, but and he won it legit last time. But now it's no longer interesting because it's so one-sided. So we hope that Lewis Hamilton can come back in. Now, I have a question for y'all, because last week I took on Coach Hallgrimson for the fact that I felt it was a Mickey Mouse puppy show training session he called with the local reggae boys. And I think he took my remarks to heart. If you want to know the truth, he took my remarks and he has now said that he has discovered a new baller. And so I asked the question, is Kaheem Dixon the next whisper? Because remember, you know, the under-20 coach say schoolboy football can't produce nothing. Did he not say that? Did he not say that, sir? But guess what? You call a little camp now, and it's the schoolboy baller that is impressive. This guy, Kaheem Dixon, he's so prodigious as a scorer that Hallgrimson said that this man born for score. Yeah. He's scoring at schoolboy level. He's scoring at the Premier. Yes, man. He's scoring at the Premier League level. He's scoring at the national level. And the man have the I think Romario from Brazil had that thing too. And to some extent, Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo, had that. He just in the right place at the right time, and have that goal scorer's instinct. So let us hope that Kaheem Dixon parents continue to support him. I hope there's no war between the parents, or like in the Whisper case. Finally, or second to finally, what a comeback by Sinner to beat Medvedev. Because Medvedev has been the comeback king so far, and now the comeback has been reversed on him. So I have a little story. There's a sportsman. I won't call his name. Sportsman was having an affair with a sensational lady, and so he's having this affair, and you know they're out late this evening, and they were having a lot of fun, and the sportsman after having fun. You guys might be able to relate to it. Fell asleep, fall asleep, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, snoring. And wake up and say, Jesus, my wife going to kill me. So he's putting on his clothes and his girlfriend is giving him the clothes, and then he said to her, take the shoes and carry it outside and rub it in the dirt. So the girl take the shoes, carry it outside and rub it in the dirt and give back to him. So he went home to his wife and he came and said, the wife said, where have you been to be coming home now? Looking all frazzled and all this kind of thing. Where have you been? And the man say, well, I'm going to admit something. I don't think I just come clean. I'm having an affair with a girl and I was out with her and I fell asleep until 8 o'clock in the night and so on. The wife look at him and say, really? So how come your shoes are dirty? You were playing golf. It's golf you was playing. And that's sports commentary. What's it?
Yeah, I was playing golf. Yeah.
You can't try that one.
No. Too much problems that. But yeah,
People, the phone lines are now open for calling. You can call us only on WhatsApp only. Our number is 1876 552 7406. Again, 1876 552 7406, and that's WhatsApp only.
So you say Kaim Dixon are the next thing?
Yeah.
I mean, Kaim Dixon, Clarendon College standout. I mean, did well in schoolboy level and, I mean, has talent. So.
Yeah, he's playing for Garden. So he scored a peach of a goal last week. So
how Grimmy? I call her right away. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Primal Sports. Long time I don't hear this voice. The cunning one. Every time, brother. Wow. What?
Go ahead.
You can't talk about the golf statement from Peter? What you respect? Yeah. What's your sporting topic of the day? Or what's pickling your brain? Yeah, he plays a bit of golf himself, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The difference between the two really is age and attributes. To me, definitely for local football, Kyle can be a star. And he's very good, really. I like watching him play, very exciting. He's not just a goal poacher, very skillful. But the thing is, the difference with Whisper was Whisper had the perfect storm of attributes in age. I remember that Whisper was 16, 17 playing Morning Cup.
Yeah.
I think might be 20.
Yeah.
19, 20. It was at the upper end of the schoolboy age.
Yeah.
So there's that Whisper bigger than him, more physical, etc. So it's not really that one
Pace. Yeah.
Perhaps the trajectory, but for sure.
No, I mean, even just fitting in the Reggae Boys outfit. Getting, because I mean, even so, we want more local players in Reggae Boys. Do you see him? Do you see him having a future in the Reggae Boys outfit?
Yeah.
Well, put it this way. To me, it's less likely than Whisper, but I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would glad that somebody can.
Well, Whisper is already in the outfit. Mr. Whisper is already there. He's in the outfit.
Right.
Yeah.
We want to see more. Definitely we want to see more. And him definitely look. He's very talented, and I'm happy that him getting a potential.
Yeah. That is good.
I don't know if the comparison.
Yeah.
It's fair to him.
Well, I mean, just.
I think he was in next, I didn't say he was.
Yeah. It's more so to say if, our next young prodigy to break into the team and get game time and produce. Not to say he's going to do what Whisper does, but I mean, we want.
Here's the thing with that now. Because of our obsession with schoolboy football, and Travis can attest to this. Remember, there was a raft of PSC players that were playing Money Cup and get the national call. I think
Moonman, what name again? Yeah, for Jamaica, yeah, and then just fade away. Yeah, fade away. Forgot his name, but yeah. Even Fabian Grant. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But isn't Kai more of a centre forward than a winger?
Yeah.
And a more attacking midfielder to a centre forward. Yeah. So I believe if the trajectory is on right now, if he continues on that trajectory, I do believe that he may stand a greater chance of being more consistent in the national program. Reason being, we are really lacking centre forwards. Other than Shamar Nicholson and
And we have
Mikel
plenty of fun.
Antonio.
We have Romar Williams, we have Trevante Stewart, we have...
But
we have
based on remember that he can also play number 9 or 10.
Ukaim Dixon.
Yeah, he can play 9 or 10.
We do have a number 10.
We do have a number 10.
man.
So the fact that
But
he is more agile.
But he seems a
compared
bit
to
small to me.
he's a bit
Yeah,
small,
you
but
have to
Messi
beef up.
small too, you know.
No, yo, I tell you, you cannot call... do not call... You see, don't call Messi name. Don't call Messi name.
Messi is small too.
Messi,
But
Messi is an alien, bruv.
I think if you
You
give
can't-
if
don't
you
do
give
that.
Karim Dixon a chance, I think he'll step up because we are lacking in the centre forward area. We can't really count on Boza.
He's playing good.
Mikel Antonio is up in age. Rum not getting much game time. And Trevante is not really fitting into the program. I can tell you this, Grimmy is not a fan of Trevante Stewart. Let's leave it at that. He's not a fan of him. So he likes Karim Dixon, and I do believe that he'll get more run into the team. And even if you look at how he plays Whisper, sometimes he's playing Whisper as a centre forward because he's really lacking there.
Yeah, and I agree with the coach. Very honest with you. When the coach said rate the money rate, it's don't pretend.
I thought even so. I thought Dwayne Busy Atkinson would even get more feature as well. You see, man, on the trajectory to get.
I think this thing is size to as well.
Yeah. So, I mean,
One thing is certain though, this, I was watching the Ireland game.
Yeah.
Dixon game, man. And trust me, see from the ball roll to him.
mhm.
And nice other day, because if you even take the ball out the way, to dig forward, they really.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the big man have to leave it. The talisman have to leave it, and the next man just take it down slap. And I was like, for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, and he got a little confidence, because being called up into the national program gave him that additional boost to prove himself. And this is what I've been calling for when it comes to Jamaica's football. Give the youths a chance. Bring back the under 21 competition. Give them some chance in the JPL as well. Let them prove themselves because we have the talent here. They may not be as big as international talents, but they are there, and they just need harnessing. It is as what Peter used to say. They need to just pull it out of them. Just pull it out.
You don't know ever slightly disagree with that. Only one thing is everything else. But this is under 21 league, I'm not sure. But
Having a 121 league.
if at 21, you're not in the senior team, nobody there.
I say, I better go look work.
Agreed.
Better go look work.
When I will focus on under 15, under 17,
Yeah.
definitely by 21.
You for be in a senior outfit.
Yeah, but you're big man.
Yeah. 21 is a
but-
man.
Even if you're not starting, but they're supposed to give the coach a
Or even up on the bench of one of these
The
teams
under
on it.
21 is not related to Money Cup only, It's more related to persons 18 and under and 19 and under,
No, but you already have under 18.
At that age, if you're already at a club, at 21, if you're seriously progressing in this, at 21, I should not be looking at reserve competition.
No, I better go look work.
This is Jamaica.
I better go look work. You're right, I agree with you on that one. Better go look work. Yeah, man. If I'm 21, look at all these. Where you look, it's a 15, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds.
Promote the major league.
That is it. The lower tier competition.
Yeah, it's there.
Promote the major league.
Yeah, play major league then. All right.
If we're holding up the boards, I don't want to.
No, man. But even so, I'm going on the next topic. I'm going to ask this for you before I jump on the next topic because I know you're a basketball fan and a basketball player as well. What do you think of the 65-game rule in NBA before you go? Because I'm going to touch on that a bit. See?
Put it this way. I understand why the NBA have to do it,
Mhm.
and I don't blame the NBA for doing it.
Yeah.
You're going to have people that have legitimate issues versus the problem that they're trying to solve that don't get it. So what it means now to me is the business of the change. And me as a player now will have to start tying my contract incentives to all NBA and all this and that.
Yeah.
If it is going to be affected by the rule. But I don't think the league is wrong.
No, I agree with you as well because they're asking you to play.
Save them hard earn money and just go one game in their life.
Yeah.
And them say player 6 to 15 on the bench and the star is here
Yeah.
happy goal up.
Yeah, because you're playing under 80%. The league is asking you to play even so less than under 80% of the games, less than 80% of the games, sorry, and you are going to have a problem with that, you expect to make all NBA team, defensive player of the year, MVP, and you played on less than 80% of the games versus somebody that play. Yeah, but even so, you remember say your contract's a 30, you're getting money, This is additional, And they're saying to give you these awards, even so you get contract, you get money through these awards. And boost up your contract and all that. I'm asking you to play even less than 80% of the time. And if you can't produce that, you can get these 3 awards: MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, or make an all NBA team. Versus somebody who does play, the output is there, and make the team and bump up their contract, so to say. So, and as I said, from a fan standpoint, you want to see the best player. Even from going to the games, watching it on TV, you want to see the best players out there. So, and I think this is tackling of the whole load management thing in the past. So that's what it all come about. So if you abuse something, they might come with some stringent rule for trying. And I think that 65 games, even so, suppose it was 60 games, would you agree with that? Do you think it's too high or too low?
I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about a number, but the principle.
Yeah, you see the principle they're coming. That's what they're even quarreling. Most of the players are even quarreling because of the number, saying 65 games, and if that's the owners want, that's what you have to go there and do. But I think the 65 games is trying to meet you at a...
Maybe them need to have a bigger conversation about whether it will still make sense.
82 games.
Yeah, but why is it remain 82? I think 65 out of 82 don't really seem egregious.
Yeah, I agree as well. And I don't really want to compare it to the past where we have a lot of players playing more games back then, because you see people playing 80 games regular back then, 70 games, 75 games, and stars as well. But them last long in the league. Them last longer than these players in the league. These players play like 15 seasons. How much players in the league now you say last 15 seasons? We're not looking at the anomalies like the LeBrons and the KDs. But even so, you had more journeymen back then than now. I mean, the league is just trying to meet to the players. All right, if you want to win this award, you have to play at least 65 games. I mean, 60 could have worked too. But the principle they are going on, we agree both on the principle. Yeah. And some of the players knocking against it, because how can even you want to play 50 games?
It come from abuse.
Yeah. Out of the blue, you just jump and come with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about MVP. Yeah. You want to have a cake and eat it. Yeah. Because you can't play 50 games and expect to win MVP. Yeah. But yeah, we're on the same page with that. All right, Colin one. So we're going to hear from you next year again? I mean, for the rest of the year? About 3 weeks. That's good. Yeah, keep up with the Primal for me, because you know you're part of the Primal team already. And the people, them like to hear you. Oh, yeah. Peter, we're going to let him upstairs, Peter?
Yeah, man, really. Seasons pass.
Season pass. All right. The controversy boss say you're good to go. All right, big up, Colin one. All right. And yeah, we'll touch a bit on the NBA, and if you're not up to date on what it is, the new rule is you have to play at least 65 games out of 82 games of the season to get either the MVP award, Defensive Player of the Year award, or make the All NBA team, and I think that is reasonable.
That's no problem with that. I thought it was a direct.
Because even so, players now like Embiid, who are leading the MVP race, slipped down the MVP race now because he's missed, I think, 13 games. And I think he can't miss more than 3 more games due to injury, which is a legit reason. But some Tyrese Halliburton is complaining, who is an all-star as well, that this rule is he doesn't agree with the rule, because for one, he's liable for a contract that will make him $41 million more a year if he makes an All-NBA team. And if he misses a couple more games, just like Joel Embiid, he won't be selected to an All-NBA team, and he's playing at that level now. So he's up for a new contract, and if he makes the All-NBA team, he will make $41 million more. And right now, he's leading the league in assists. He's playing the best basketball of his life. But due to injury, he has missed a couple games. And he will miss probably a couple more, and he won't make the All-NBA team, and he'll miss out on $41 million.
I don't think it's that important to athletes.
You know what I think is going to happen? What's going to happen? This in tournament, these top stars will not be playing in tournament.
Pacers went to the finals.
Yeah, but
I mean, in season tournament is neither here nor-
Before we run out of time, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, time is ticking.
Where are we in the NFL now?
Finals, Super
finalist
Bowl.
is determined, right?
Both
determined because
yeah.
I only knew of. Okay, so give us an update.
Well, last week, my coach is not here. We got one right each. The week before, I was 4-4. He was 3-4. This week, going to the last match, I was 1-1 and headed for 2-2. I was sitting with my coach, smiling and laughing and saying, "Oh, you still betting on the 49ers?" And I'm so sure. Quiet. He said, after a couple of minutes in the third quarter, pure noise and pandemonium, the man's down his skin. Pure shouting. So we were about 1-1 last week. I picked the Chiefs to beat the Ravens. He picked the Ravens to beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs defeated the Ravens 17-10. I got that pick right. He picked the 49ers to beat the Lions. I picked the Lions to beat the 49ers. 49ers came back with a second half surge and defeated the Lions 34-31. To me, it was a battle job by the Lions, but hey, I got the pick wrong. My pick was Lions all the way. His pick was 49ers all the way.
So now that we have established that you two guessing, who will win the Super Bowl?
Well, Chiefs versus 49ers is a tough matchup, but you have to go with the difference maker. And
I go with the Chiefs.
I have to go with the Chiefs.
Okay.
49ers have some stars and some...
Well, I don't have a dog in the fight.
I don't have a dog in the fight as well. And my pick is out the Lions. Lions is not my team, but I had them going all the way based on the whole situation.
I only watch Super Bowl for the halftime show. I'm more interested in the
Usher's performance halftime show. They said they're one of the greatest R&B.
I'm only interested to watch the halftime
time.
show, people. So
it's the Chiefs versus the 49ers. You have Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce versus the likes of McCaffrey.
So Mahomes
and
has
Debo
played
Samuels.
every Super Bowl for the last several years.
He lost a couple of AFC championships.
But he clearly is the most influential QB in the NFL.
Legit. One of the best ever.
Yeah.
At this point in time, his 7-year
He's a difference
career.
maker.
Yeah, man.
Wasn't he injured in the last one?
Yep, on one leg.
Yeah. He played on one leg the last.
So he's looking to go back to back.
I want to see him play fit.
And he's fit this year.
Yeah.
Or fitter than last year.
As a man who watch one game a year, So.
But it's a big matchup.
He knows how to control the game.
Yeah.
If he doesn't need to score, he's not going to rush it. He's going to preserve the offense. But if there comes a time when it's time to step up.
But isn't that everybody?
He knows how to do it.
What I like with Patrick Mahomes is his weapons. He can kill you from any which angle.
Long pass, short pass.
Everything.
Yes.
If you give him this defense, he's gonna go over the top. If he comes, he's gonna come shot. If he have to use him legs, he use him legs.
I didn't like the fact the first time I saw him run with the ball too much. I thought he ran with the ball too much.
And him improving. I tell him pick him spots.
I don't like that in a QB.
His weapons.
But him get injured a lot because he's holding the ball too long.
Steph Curry loop.
Yeah.
When he's driving with the ball.
If he want to draw for the bazooka, if he want to draw for the pocket knife, if he want to go in a boxing glove, any weapon, him have
Hail Mary.
Him have everything in that bag.
Yes.
And with a man like that, it's hard to bet against. Cause I'm just dipping in bag of tricks. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come with a pocket knife.
So you like the versatile QB?
And Kelsey's
and Kelsey legendary already. So I mean that 1-2 matchup, it's hard to beat. But 49ers, don't sleep on them. They have a big running back. Debo Samuels is a beast. Young quarterback, Netflix story. Last pick, not the last quarterback to be picked, The last pick in the draft was Purdy.
Otherwise, he would have been working at KFC.
Or playing in some lower league or something. So, they took a chance with him, and now he's in the finals with them. So, 49ers, Cinderella story going against the Chiefs.
A bit like our Cinderella story from Guyana.
Yeah.
You guys saw the crowd that welcomed the man at the airport?
Yeah.
You think that would happen if a Jamaican had done that?
No.
It would never have a crowd.
No.
Just slip into the country. Nobody never know.
We're different, Yeah, we're different.
We're not impressed too easily.
So next week we'll have a breakdown of the Super Bowl. My co-host will be in studio, and I know he's going with the 49ers because that's his pick from day one. So next week we break down Super Bowl more. We break down the tennis at the Earth Bell Center more. I mean, hey, we have a host of things coming up in the week. We'll talk about AFCON. We never get a chance to talk more of AFCON, which is in the semi-final stage now, because we have to keep the roots live, you know. I have to tell you what's going down there in AFCON.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have come to the end of another
Primal.
exciting Primal episode, 1 hour short and spicy. Give it to you just like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, want to big up all the listeners out there.
Fit FM 96.7.
Primal 4K app.
People down there in Chilani. Julia, big up yourself again.
30,000 people online.
Big up, you know, we do it Primal and we keep it vital. And we bring to you our knowledge. And hey, without you, this wouldn't be possible. Thanks again, viewers. And next week, tune in, same time, same place. Hey, this is a team. Next week, my next co-host will be back in studio. And one love, peace, keep safe, and live it up.
Peace.